aboard!
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Woodsman Wack-Off, the series that puts two woodsmen face to face to see which competitor can whack off their log the fastest. In today's episode, we have the most current versions of 60cc professional chainsaws from the big two European manufacturers, Stihl and Husqvarna. Representing the Swedish bikini team is the Husqvarna 562xp Mark II. This here 562 is sporting a 46mm bore and a long 36mm stroke, giving it just under 60 cc's at 59.8. It weighs in at 13 pounds and has a factory rated 4.7 horsepower. Representing the land of lederhosen, we have the all-new Stihl MS400. You've probably been seeing it called the 400.1. Well, it sort of seems like Stihl is dropping the 0.1 and choosing just to go with 400. Anywho, regardless of the model number, it is sporting some pretty damn impressive specs for a 60cc saw. You're looking at 62.6cc displacement, 5.4 horsepower, and only 12.8 pounds. But can the fancy new German saw put down the reigning 60cc champ? Only one way to find out. Let's whack off! Alright, here we are, guys. There they are, firing them up. The Stihl 400 is nice, sporty little saw. The 562 has proven itself to be a very worthy competitor. Here we are now on the smooth glide down the shaft, and it looks pretty darn even, but the 400 ends up getting the win. Now for the tug up, maybe a lot of times this changes things, you know. And it still is looking pretty darn even, but yep, gonna go to the Stihl, but not by much. And finally, the vice grip. Here we are, both operators digging in those dogs, and it looks like maybe that Husqvarna is coming out on top. Oh no, right there in the last stretch, the Stihl catches it. All three cuts go to your winner, the new Stihl MS400. Now, let's go to Bodie to see what he has to say about it. Okay, guys, so there you have it. I mean, I guess we all figured that. That's the way it goes. You know, the new model comes out and it bests the old model. And the Stihl 400, I'm still really impressed with it. It's actually runs really good. And yeah, this is one of those things that's what we used to know as a ported 60cc saw. You know, like a base gasket delete style port. Yeah, I mean, base gasket delete and muffler mod. No, it's coming like that stock. And more than that, it's more than just. Anyways, it's considerable. It's a nice saw, and our new 60cc's we've gotten so darn used to this kind of power. It's really nice. The 60cc is the new 70cc. This is the saw. These saws are what's it. I can't wait until Echo steps into the game and upgrades their 590 and 620 chainsaws. Really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to the new Husqvarna 564xp, which is going to be fuel injected. But as far as right now, what's going on right now, Stihl hit a home run with this 400. It's a fantastic saw. Yeah, there's only one thing I got going against it, and that's that plastic top handle. So between the MS400 and the 562xp Mark II, even though online you're showing that the Stihl is 12.8 pounds and the Husqvarna is 13 pounds, from what I've seen, that's hokey. You put them both, load them both up with fuel and oil, and the Stihl is a full pound lighter than the Husqvarna. So yeah, that's that's a big deal. That's a big deal, big enough to bring it up in this. But you know, Husqvarna has the new 564 coming out, and it's going to be lower weight, and we'll see what those two saws are like whenever they get here. But as it is, it's really exciting right now to actually be having these really kick-ass saws. I don't care which one you like more. They're both excellent saws, and we're getting saws now that are as good as the old saws whenever they were ported a lot of times, you know? So it's fantastic. Really looking forward to seeing what Echo comes out with to jump in the ring here and get with this 60cc program. They really kind of let us down with the 50cc side because that's a clamshell saw, which it's not that big of a deal. Mostly Stihl's market, I'm sorry, mostly Echo's market is to homeowners or semi-pros, and so it's not that big of a deal. However, they were doing really good with the 501 and the 4910, and it's like they took a step backwards whenever they came out with their new 50cc saw. What is it, 4920? I hope they don't take a step backwards with their 60cc saw. So, but that's the next. They've got an upgraded 70cc saw, right? They've got an upgraded 50cc saw. Next up is going to be an upgraded 60cc saw, and it'll be really, really, really awesome to see a full tilt professional saw by Echo to compete with these modern Stihl and Husqvarna offerings. Anyways, there's your Wack-Off, guys. I hope you liked it. Coming up, we're going to do a Wack-Off between these two saws and a 70cc saw. A couple 70cc saws. And we'll see how they're hanging with the old school 70cc chainsaws. Later.